Hello, welcome to the first episode of Replay. I'm Stadler, and today we are checking out Close Combat: A Bridge Too Far, which is a World War II real-time tactics game released all the way back in 1997. And my childhood self is freaking out a little bit right now. It's probably one of the games I spent my most time on as a kid. And it's set during World War II, during Operation Market Garden, which was an airborne operation that the Allies tried to retake some bridges in occupied Holland in 1944. So let's go ahead and check out one of the grand campaigns. I'm thinking Arnhem Sector, which is where the British airborne forces were encircled.
Arnhem is the ultimate goal of Operation Market Garden.
As you will learn
Securing
here.
its two bridges across the Lower Rhine is the responsibility of the British 1st Airborne. Success here is the key for victory. Your primary landing zone is west of Arnhem near Oosterbeek.
Got
The
it,
2nd
chaps.
Battalion will spearhead an assault to secure the main bridgehead. The remaining battalions will secure the landing zone and move to support the troops at the bridge. If all goes according to plan, 30 Corps is scheduled to link up with you in the next 2 to 4 days. As the troops deepest in enemy territory, airborne resupply is your only means of support until they arrive.
I love this aspect of this historical reels that they have, and if you're new to the Close Combat series, essentially it's a pretty highly tactical game where you start off like here, placing your units on set zones on the map, and as you can see, each unit has a platoon with individual soldier names. There's ammo counts, there's morale, there's even different units can get wounded or incapacitated in certain ways, and it's surprisingly complex, especially for the time, and it's something I feel you haven't really seen in a lot of modern World War II strategy games, and that's, I think, what keeps me coming back to this game series. So let's go ahead. I'm going to place my Piat over here. That's a British anti-tank unit. I'm going to put these units on hide just to be sure, in case. I don't really know what kind of enemy I'm expecting, but if it's anything true to history, it's probably a German panzer division. So let's put my rifle unit here on the bridge. Vickers, that's a heavy machine gun position. Yeah, they can't get any firing range there. As you can see through this kind of contextual menu, you have the ability to move or move fast or defend or fire on units. Let's go ahead and place my anti-tank, these 6-pounder guns. I gotta put them in a good position. Make sure that they're still in line of sight from the enemy, because I don't want my anti-tank guns to be destroyed. Okay, let's start this battle. What do we got? Oh my god, it's a Jagdpanzer. What are we gonna do here? And the battle is already... Oh. And I just lost my 6-pounder already. I'm not even in range. This is bad. Well, so far things are playing out just like they did in Arnhem. Okay, I've got my Vickers. Seems like we have some German infantry across the building over there. Oh. As you can see, things are already descending into chaos, and you can already start to see what I'm talking about with the individual soldiers having, different, their names or different commands they're hiding, or they're taking fire, or they're reloading. It looks like we have a German MG42 position over there. Oh no. I gotta pull my units back from the bridge. This is not going very well. Okay, I've got some mortars. I think I'm gonna give myself some support fire from these mortars in the distance. I still have managed to have one of my anti-tank guns open though, that's pretty good. You'll see that this mortar fire coming down, it's not actually direct fire, it's just going to be a barrage. Oh, whoa, that this Panzer IV is moving up quick. I gotta retreat. One of the interesting things of this game, I gotta move my anti-tank up there, is you can see it's not like other RTSs where that's purely rock, paper, scissors, where, oh, you have a tank, I'm going to blow that building up and everyone will be destroyed. It's much more realistic in the sense that you can hide in buildings you know, maybe there's a chance you can disable a tank and overpower it with infantry if you're smart about it and you take your time. I've got this anti-tank unit here, but as you can see, I'm 30 meters away, but still not in good range. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait a little bit for them to come closer to me. Okay, I think... Oh, he's coming close. Sucker. Okay, here we go. Here comes the money shot. Oh, yes! That was gorgeous. As you can see, the anti-tank units, you only have two men in this platoon, and they're pretty vulnerable, so it's kind of a chance. You have to get close range, you have to be undercover, and that's really the only way you can destroy a tank. Oh, and it looks like the Jagdpanzer is firing on me. These units are taking heavy damage. Let's see, looks like I'm not in range yet. Still one of my 6-pounder guns is open up there, that's impressive. Let's see what's going. Okay, so we're still holding our positions. Taking heavy casualties though, that's for sure. You can see on the bottom left, it's a menu that shows the various platoons and their states. My flamethrower is KIA. That didn't go very quick. Oh, it looks like Jagdpanzer is moving up. Let's see what I can do. Oh. There goes my heavy machine gun team. Maybe this infantry, maybe they can do something with this Panzer IV. And this is only the second in the series. There's, I think now, because they company Matrix Games, they remastered a few of them in a new engine. So I think there's about maybe 8 or 9 close combat games in total. This one being, of course, the second oldest, which you can kind of see the graphic style. But if you're into tactical games, I would definitely check it out. And the campaign mode is awesome because you can have control over where you place your divisions in the map and supplies and artillery support. Oh, that sounded absolutely horrible. Oh, the Mark IV is damaged. My infantry has done this purely with grenades. And there's a moment I was talking about with the other strategy games where it's more rock, paper, scissors. What this, you know, look, I have 3 infantry units against a heavily armored panzer, and they still manage to do a bit of damage. Let's see what's going on down here. Oh, that was not good. My Piat's still in position. Gonna just hide these units until hopefully this Jagdpanzer comes a little bit closer. Oh, look at that, they're coming close. Let's get my mortar position down here. Keep barraging these infantry units that are undercover in the southwest corner of the map. Not bad, not bad. I mean, for Arnhem, which historically was a disaster, this is not doing too bad. Can I get... Oh, I might actually be in range, though. Apparently my artillery cannot hurt that infantry unit. Let's see, am I in range? Oh, I'm getting in range. Looks like my Piat is suppressed. You can see they have a pinned down status. That's another part of the vast complex. Oh, what's... Oh. You can see they just fired, but that was a miss. I don't even know if I did damage to it. Let's see. We must fight. We must continue the fight. Hold the bridge at all costs. And you can see the reloading. It takes a very long time. This isn't... It's not like Company of Heroes where things are a little bit more arcadey. This, I think, in terms of strategy games, is as real as it can get. Looks like they fired again and missed. So that's two very long reloads and 2 misses. What am I gonna do? Okay. I'm gonna keep putting my mortars down here on this infantry units. I don't even know if I've done anything. I have. Looks like their MG team that was in the open south of the bridge had a little bit of an ending, but let's see here. What can I do? Oh. Oh, another miss. That's 3 misses with the Piat. I don't even know how much ammo I have. Only six rounds left. My mortars, only seven mortar rounds left there. Often too with the mortars, you'll have to continue placing your fire marker as they will save ammo if they don't see that they're hitting targets. What's going on up here? That Mark IV Panzer is still getting away. It looks. I hope it's not going to try to flank me. That would be bad. My Piat team. Oh yes, suckers. Look, his name's Powers. This is like Austin Powers. He's rocking it with the Piat. He's taken out 2 Jägerpanzers so far, which has taken a pretty severe dent in the offense of the German units. You can also see that there's this troop status menu with a green and a red bar, and essentially what this is the overall morale of your team versus the opponents. So a big part of the game is the state of morale, which, you know, maybe the battle will end early because the enemy is getting too fatigued and they'll retreat. And you can actually call a ceasefire or surrender your units, which I tend to do ceasefires if I feel my units are pretty exhausted or I've gained the objectives that I want to. Because I'm a gentleman like that. Let's move this rifle team up, see what I can do. Gonna smoke the position, cover my advance a little bit. I think I gotta move this Piat team up here. Let's see if he can get his 3rd tank. That would be awesome. I've got high hopes, my friends. High hopes. Despite this battle having a rough start with me losing my 2 artillery pieces and heavy machine gun, flamethrower, essentially all my imperative support units, it's actually going pretty well. The outcome has been changed a little bit, especially by the help of Mr. Powers, my Piat team. As you can see, I've laid down smoke even from my mortar position, which will give you a little more of a barrage to cover my advance of those units. Oh, looks like I have some German infantry moving across the bridge. Let's get some suppression fire down on them. Oh, this is not going well. I hope they don't take a hit. I would be very sad if Powers did not survive this battle. Let's see here. Okay, I'm in range. Can we do it? He's pinned down, they're suppressed. One of them is in panic, they're hurt. This is not looking good. And look at my troop status, we're doing pretty poorly. I think that tank, he just shot the morale of that platoon that was pretty much intact. Oh. Yes! And that's the 3rd tank in a row. This Piat team is rocking this shit. I think let's call a ceasefire. I feel the battle has had a good outcome. We claimed a pretty good amount of objectives there. As you can see, you can go into soldier details, view detailed statistics of each of your soldiers within the game, which is pretty awesome. I like that there's so much detail in the Close Combat series in general. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. This is Close Combat, first episode of Replay, which I'm going to use to go back into playing some old games from my time, maybe some more recent ones too that aren't fresh. And yeah, definitely check out Close Combat, one of my favorite titles. And thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe.